Hey guys, welcome back to Tactical Expedition. Today I want to show you my Staccato collection. There's only two and this is a Staccato XC. Difference between Staccato XC and Staccato P is Staccato XC has a compensator and overall length is 5 inch. Staccato P is 4.4 inch and there's no compensator. I think most of the law enforcement officers use this. And this one has a DVC Gen 1 grip and this is a Gen 3 grip. So the difference, like the sharp edges here, but it's smooth. And the thickness is, this is a little bit thicker. Over here, there's no hole. Where there's a hole, so there's an extended mag release pad. The difference between this and that is this came with a short trigger, unlike this one, but I like this design too. I think it's interchangeable. I put a Dawson plate and RMR, and this one also you can put a red dot system. This is the Dawson plate for RMR. Taking this off here and putting it back over there. And the serial number starts with the XC. This serial number is private serial number that is very one-of-a-kind serial number. Also right here, the mag release button, the rear is flat, but this is curved, so you cannot interchange between these two. This is Gen 3 grip, this is Gen 1 grip. Gen 2 grip has the pattern of a star all over, and I don't like that grip at all. This both has acceleration cuts on the slide. Front side stays on the front. So it has the island cut up just like that with a compensator. This one has like a belly button, it comes out, but this one is flat, so I might interchange it. And the undercuts, there's a definite double undercut, but this one is very slight. This is the default Magwell. This is the Taran tactical version. My plan today is to modify the XC. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the rear sight and this plate off, install the RMR Dawson precision plate here. This is self-explanatory, very easy to install, and all the hardware included. It has a number system. It has one. That's very, very nice. Wow, the thickness is different. Oh, I thought it was exactly the same, but plate itself is different. I'll be taking the RMR off and I'll be installing just the regular rear sight for this for now. I also order RMR HD, so when that comes, I'll put the RMR back to Staccato P and put a RMR HD on my XC. Before, I didn't like X300 on a P because it protrudes out over the barrel. So this is my duty gun. I'm a law enforcement officer in California, so I carried this on duty. Very nice gun. Came with the acceleration before they offered acceleration. It has the flushed barrel. It has a short trigger, a DVC grip, extended mag release, and obviously Dawson plate with the RMR. The flat takedown pin here. It has a cool Magwell. Always had X300, like Ultra A version. So this is the look. It protrudes the front of the barrel. So when you fire it, all the carbon buildup gets onto the glass and it becomes white over here. So that's the damage, see? I just don't like that look. So then I was going for the second best option, which was a TLR7A. TLR7 sub didn't work because of the only notch here. It looks something like that. X300 Turbo B, which is all metal. A is a plastic, B is all metal, so I think B is more popular. According to their instructions, the torque should be at 10, so you just set it at 10 pounds, and this will do everything for you. See, it torqued, and that's it. Just a complete flushed look. Very, very aggressive. I love the flush look. I'm sure everybody does. Let me show you how I'm gonna take this off and do the modification. I'm going to install this on the top and put an RMR from my Staccato P onto Staccato XC. Everything's blacked out, see? Right? Every single thing, including the barrel. Every single part, except it's 5-inch Toolless guide rod. That's a black version, so I'm gonna upgrade that. Just like Staccato P over here, like my old gun, I'm gonna put grip tape on the side and the Magwell. This is from Pit Viper. And so after everything is done, I'm going to install that on here. Either tap the hole, make a hole there. I'm gonna screw that in. So it's gonna look just like my Staccato P mag release button. This, don't touch the front screw because that just secures this rear sight. So in there, there's another screw. Hex size, okay? So this was 3/32. And just, wow, this screw was so hard to remove. My gosh. If you have a hard time, just use the torch to get that area hot, and you just have to take it off. There's no other option. So this is the new plate. So you fit perfectly there. Okay, they include Loctite here, blue Loctite, and you have to use this screw 3. Use a blue Loctite because it's removable on the screw thread. And same thing, very little, maybe that much. 22 to 24 pounds of torque. So you can either use 3/32 or 2.5. 2.5 fits better, more tight. Soon it will be RMR HD, but for now, the battery in there, new. This is brand new. This requires the plate, and these bumps will go to these bumps, so it's not gonna slip around. You can put that first if you want, and then lock that in, and then you can put the screws. You can put number 4 screws there. These are titanium screws, so it's a lot tougher, less chance of stripping it. Little bit of a Loctite again, so I'm gonna put it in there, and a little bit of Loctite here. That's it. So for these screws, it's 18 to 20 according to the Staccato armor. So that will be 18. Screw that in, and it clicks. Okay, perfect. So I ordered this red pen that you can mark on the metal for witness marks. So I will put it over here when it comes. But these are the titanium screws, and you can get them at most places. So now I have to zero it again because this is not 02 XC. The light is working. You can see the red dot there. So second upgrade is the Toolless guide rod. So again, there. So I'll show you how to take it apart. I'll briefly show you how to disassemble Staccato XC. It's a little bit different and harder than Staccato P. So first, make sure gun is empty. Where there's a small notch, put that around this area. So you're pushing it back. That's when you're pushing this in. See, it came out a little bit. So now you're grabbing it with your fingernail and you're taking it out. That's it. And let go. This will slide out. Very easy. So Toolless guide rod, this is useful. Push it in and pinch this, and this will come up like that, right? So that's how you lock it in. You lock the spring. Now take that out, pull this down, and the barrel and the front, everything attached will come out just like that. So you can clean it. And this is the slide with a notch like this. Second upgrade after the RMR is the black Toolless guide rod. This is DLC coated, a little bit different function, but it is, I think it's better to take it apart. Push this in like this. This will disengage and slowly it comes out. So you take that out, twist it here, it comes out like this. Now you don't need this either. You just need the spring. This side is tighter than that side, so this is DLC coated Toolless guide rod. It's a very innovative system. So again, if you push it, it disengages. So you can take out the spring, but just push it in. And if you push this button, this tiny little tab comes out. If you push it, this tab comes out and blocks right here. Takes the spring tension here with that tab. So I use the sample shooter's choice. You just have to put it right here. Just a little bit. Let's put this together. Just like this. And put this in. Hold it here. And put the tab out so that circular can line up with this hole. Now you can see the hole right there. Okay, put it through. Okay, right there. Push it in. Finally put it together. Okay, cycle it 3 times. And trigger check. Okay, good. Beautiful. Look at the front. It's all black. DLC coated everywhere. And if I lock this back, everything is black. But there's no difference in function because it's the same spring, same everything. But just the color upgrade. Blacked out with DLC coating. And it has a flat takedown pin there. Okay, so I changed RMR 1, 2, 3. 4th is the Magwell. And I don't like this default Staccato Magwell. I never liked it. Grab any punch or a screwdriver like this, very thin screwdriver, and you just have to punch it out. You just have to hit it out, that's all. Just like that. See? It's slowly coming out. Make the function easier. Put the hammer forward so there's no tension here. So even if this comes out, this doesn't fly out. And you can peel this Magwell off. That simple. Now you're putting this Magwell on. This is the Staccato default one that I didn't like. And there's this one that I was gonna put, but this one is only for 20 round magazines, large capacity. So it wouldn't lock it with a short. So I decided to put the Taran Tactical Carry Magwell. It works well. I had it on my Staccato P. When you drop it, it free drops with the gravity. Only thing is I wish this was a little bit bigger and has some texture, but it doesn't. So I will modify that in later date. X300 Turbo. It's a B version, which is all metal. Put that in there now. And according to their user manual from Surefire, it's set at 12. I mean, this is super nice. So I suggest if you do some work at home, consider buying one. See, that's good. If you have an OCD, you can turn it just a little bit so you can make it horizontal with the torque wrench. In the future, I might have this sent it out to the specialist to get it stippled. Okay, so I have modified 5 things for Staccato XC. RMR, DLC guide rod, X300 Turbo B, flat takedown pin, and the Magwell. And the trigger is set at 4 pound for duty use. That's the travel, very short. And the slide is a lot lighter than the Staccato P. This travels a lot shorter too. Wow, it's just very nice. Thank you for viewing my video and see you on the next one.